Hi guys, Master Andy here, Coach Ethan, and today we're going to go over the mount escape. Now, escaping from the mount, so this is the actual mount position. If I'm flat on my back, my partner's sitting on top of me. Now, if you were a kid growing up, maybe someone pinned your arms down or even put their knees on top of your shoulders, and then your brother gave you noogies or whatever they did to you. So that's a joking way to look at the position, but the scary thing about the mount position is from here, he can punch me, and I can't reach him. And the other problem is when he punched me, he can hit me hard. He's got gravity on his side. My head is pinned against the ground. All these punches are going to hurt. From a self-defense situation, he could choke me. This is a very scary position for the person on the bottom. Fortunately, with some training, this isn't a very difficult position to get out of if you know what we're doing. So the way we start teaching all the kids, step one, I'm going to use my leg, my thigh, and my knee. I push on my partner's back, and I'm driving his body forward. The reason why this is so important, in order for me to roll my partner over, I need to control one of his arms. But it's a bad habit, and it's not very strong for me to try to grab his arm while his body's upright. So I'm trying to bring him down. The other thing it does, if his hands are busy, so that if his hands are busy supporting his body, his hands are not hitting me. So I want to keep his arms busy so he can't punch me. And if he picks his body up, I'll push back again. I want to try to keep his arms down. Now from here, there's a number of different ways, but what I want to do is I want to trap his arm. If you look at the structure he has, 2 arms, 2 legs, it's like a table with 4 legs. I want to take off one of the legs, and I'm going to lift my hips, and I'm going to roll in that direction. So I'm trying to take his base away so that he doesn't have anything on this side. Now here's a common mistake. I'm just going to try to turn him to the side. Now, Coach Ethan is bigger than me. He's stronger than me. He's heavier than me. If we trade spots, it's possible that he could get away with doing that if he traps my arm and just turns, that he can probably roll me over just because he's bigger and stronger. But because he's bigger and stronger, most likely that's not going to work for me. So it's very important that I lift my hips. My hips come up, and then I can turn. We'll give you a different view. It'll be easier for you guys to see. So here's the most important part when I'm trying to roll my partner over. I want you to look at his head. When I lift my hips, his head goes forward. This is lifting his weight actually off of my body and making it easier for me to roll him over. So we'll switch just for a second. Turn your head in that direction. So, one more time, the important things to remember. From this position, I have a huge advantage. So he's going to use his leg to break my posture. He's going to use his hands to trap one of my arms. The arm he has trapped is the direction that he wants to roll me. He'll lift his hips up high and then roll to the side. So there's days where you'll see us in class where we practice this exercise. So I'll be by myself for this one. We lift our hips up as high as we can. We take our left hand and we put it over our right shoulder. And then we go back. We lift our hips up, right hand over the left shoulder. And then we go side to side. The purpose of this exercise is for the kids to build up their core strength and realize the higher they lift their hips, the easier it is to escape the position and roll their partner. All right, hopefully this video is helpful. Make sure you practice this with your child, and we look forward to seeing you in class.
Probably get some water, Coach, or something.
Yep.